Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I want to talk to you about graphic design books, and in particular the books that I started off with when I was a graphic design student. So when I was first starting out in graphic design, these are sort of the books that I got to help me with graphic design and get me through the course, but also just to help gain a better knowledge and an overview on graphic design as a whole. So the first book I want to talk to you about is What is Graphic Design by Quentin Newark. Now this is a fantastic book for anyone who's just starting off in graphic design, because it just has tons of information on anything and everything to do with graphics. I mean, it's not in depth, so don't feel like you're going to get this and learn everything, but if you just want a brief overview on layouts and text and images and photography and all that kind of stuff, this book will give you some sort of ideas on where it started, what it is, and you can basically go from there. But it is a fantastic resource for anyone who's starting off in graphic design, and I would highly recommend it. The next book is Wim Crouwel in His Own Words. Now this book I don't believe is in publication anymore. I don't know whether it was just a one-off book, but I picked it up about 10 years ago and I've googled it and I can't seem to find any other copies circulating around the web that people can buy on a grand scale. There might be the odd one on eBay or some other auction or selling site, but in relation to buying them, it's going to be hard for anyone to get hold of it. If you do come across this book, I would highly recommend you pick it up. Because it isn't being published anymore, so you need to read something that's not published because you don't know when it's going to go and there might not be any copies left. But B, because it's just a fantastic book. Now, due to the copyright that's on this book, I'm not allowed to show any pages within the book, but I have emailed the publisher to see whether I can, at a future date, show you some articles within this and just basically explain it in a bit more detail. But this is Wim Crouwel's sort of lectures, journal publications, all throughout his career. He is the founder of Total Design as well, so he is a fantastic graphic designer, and if you can read this, it's just a great insight to some of the thoughts and basically where graphic design was back in the Netherlands when Wim Crouwel was a graphic designer. The third book I've got is 100 Ideas That Changed Graphic Design by Stephen Heller and Veronica Vienne. Again, this is similar to the What is Graphic Design book in respect that it doesn't dive too much into detail, but it just serves as a great resource for anyone who wants to see where graphic design evolved from and basically the major changes within graphic design over the years. And obviously this has got 100 of them in this book. You can just read it as and when. I mean, it might be too heavy of a book to read all in one go, but if you are supersonic and you want to give it a go, please do. It is a really good resource, like I said, just for seeing where graphic design changed, where ideas came from and who started them. But this is a fantastic book for anyone who just wants to understand a bit more the heritage and the history behind graphic design. Now the last book I've got is Infographica by Martin and Simon Torsland. Now this is basically a visual book, not too much heavy text, but because it's Infographica, again it's, well, if you don't know, it's infographics. Infographics are basically a more, I don't know, arty way, graphic design way of illustrating and showcasing facts and figures and information. So you might have information on like who's the best football player of all time, you could do an infographic on that so that it's easy for everyone to understand, easy for the information to be absorbed by people. But so this book is great because it does have a few good infographics in there, but it also, I bought it just because I wanted to get ideas about infographics, how to lay it out, what people are doing, what's the best way to sort of showcase certain types of information. So this is a fantastic book. I mean, it's not text heavy like I said, but it's just got tons of infographics, pictures, and everything like that. So if you can get a copy of this and you want a copy of it, even if you just want to briefly run through it, it's fantastic. And I use it as a resource whenever I need to do any graphic design that needs me to sort of provide information in a fun and exciting way. So I always refer back to this book because it's fantastic. So that's it. So that's 4 books that I got while I was starting out in graphic design. Now I have got quite a lot more books now, but they're the ones that set me on the path to where I am now and basically give me the ideas and graphic design knowledge that I have now. You can't never stop learning, so I can't say these did it all for me, but these certainly helped get me where I am now. So if you've liked the video, let me know below and give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, still let me know below in the comments, because any feedback's better than no feedback, and give me a thumbs down. It'll just help because I'll be able to tailor these videos and understand what people, you guys are wanting, what you like and what you don't like, etc. So I'm going to leave it there. Tune in for the next one and I'll see you.